Welcome to the It's Jover podcast, the podcast where history slaps you in the face and we learn to pay attention for once. I'm your host, Troy, and today we're stepping into the sunlit marble temples and aura of ancient Greece. Now, I'm not doing this alone. Joining me is a man who spent more time in Taco Bell's bathroom than most of us have spent online. Competitive hot dog eater, Connor.
Hey Troy, thanks for having me. Always excited to talk about the Greeks.
Alright, so let's start simple. Ancient Greece, it's more than just a statue and philosophers. What exactly are we talking about when we say ancient Greece?
Great question. Ancient Greece isn't one single empire or time period. It spans roughly from 800 BCE to about 146 BCE when Rome conquered Greece, and during that time Greece was made up of city-states like Athens, Sparta, and Corinth, all independent, often fighting but united by language, religion, and the Olympic Games.
So basically it was like a group project where everybody wanted to be the leader.
Exactly. Democracy in Athens, military might in Sparta, trade in Corinth, and each city had its own thing going.
Alright, well, let's paint a picture. If I were walking through Athens in, let's say, like 450 BCE, what would I see?
You'd see Charlie trying to talk to Puddle because he thinks his platypus family's in there. Stone streets full of merchants, philosophers debating in the agora, maybe even hear the distant clash of a play in the amphitheater. People who wore tunics, chitons, I don't know. And religion touched every part of life. Temples were everywhere, like the Parthenon, dedicated to Athena.
And weren't the Greeks kind of obsessed with perfection in their art and their bodies?
Big time. The human form was divine to them. The sculptures like the Discobolus aimed to capture ideal beauty. They believed that the body and mind should be in harmony. That's why gymnasiums and philosophy schools often sat near each other.
Alright, now we should probably talk about brain power. Ancient Greece basically invented the Western philosophy, right?
Pretty much, but they were kind of too slow like Charles St. Louis. Socrates questioned everything. Plato wrote dialogues that still mess with our heads, and Aristotle laid the groundwork for science, ethics, logic, you name it. And that's how wild and relevant questions still are.
Like, what is justice, or what makes life good?
Exactly, they didn't just ask, they debated in public spaces. Imagine standing in a square and watching Socrates argue with teenagers about the truth and virtue.
Sounds like an ancient TED Talk. I'm not funny. With more togas and fewer slides, though.
Yup, and don't forget democracy. Athens gave us an idea of citizens having a say. Sure, it was limited to only male citizens, but it planted the seed.
We can't talk about Greece without talking about the gods. Zeus, Athena, Poseidon, their mythology is epic, and I'm pretty sure that the best video game was made about their god of war.
Totally. Greek myths weren't just stories, they were how people explained the world. Thunder, that's Zeus the sea, that's Poseidon's realm. Everybody loved chaos and had deities.
And these myths live on still in movies, books, and especially a video game.
Right, the Odyssey is still one of the greatest adventure tales ever, and the themes, heroism, fate, pride, they're timeless. Plus, Greek architecture, politics, and even the Olympic Games are all still echo in our world.
Well, Connor, this has been awesome talking about Greek, from democracy to to gods to geometry. Ancient Greece was really the blueprint for so much of our modern life.
Couldn't agree more. It's like they passed us the torch, sometimes literally, and we're still running with it.
Well, thanks for joining me, Connor. And to our listeners, remember, history isn't behind us, it's all around us. If you like this episode, please give us a follow and leave a sub, or a comment, or like a sub or anything. Alright, goodbye. Until then, stay curious.